the narcissist is delusional. They can't deal with reality the way it is. They can't deal with you the way you are. And they can't deal with themselves the way they are. And that's why they created the fantasy world. Something happened in their childhood, something horrific, something awful for most of them, where they didn't have control. They didn't have power. They felt weak. They felt shame, deep shame. And because of all those things that were going on, they had to create this fantasy world. And in that fantasy world, they maintain absolute power and control. They yield to no one. The fantasy world is above you. It's above their children. It's above family. It's above God. The fantasy world dictates everything that they do. They maintain it at all costs. And so when they love bomb you, that love bomb was the beginning of a conditioning process. They were conditioning you to be able to control you. It's all about power and control. To be in a relationship with the narcissist is to be in their behavior modification program. They're going to condition you in such a way, train you, teach you, correct you, instruct you, so that you play the role that they've relegated you to. They've relegated you to a role to serve them and to make them the center of your universe. And when you step out of that role, then there are punishments, there's consequences, there's repercussions. And what they do to you to get you back in line, they stonewall you, they triangulate, they alienate, they use Darvo, they gaslight, they do all of these things, they dog whistle. And some of them even told you, I've been trying to teach you. Some of them said to you, I've been trying to train you. And that's true, because the whole relationship, you didn't know this, but you went into a silent contract that you didn't really know about, where you were supposed to play whatever role that they relegated you to. And they were the director. You were to take your cues from the narcissist. They were pretty much leading the way to this improv. It's like an improv, like a play that you're in, and they're kind of leading the way and giving you these cues and these clues to what you're supposed to say and do next. And if you start to step out of that and you start to think for yourself and you start to say, well, no, I think we should go in that direction, and you disagree with them, then their whole fantasy world is not what they need it to be. And they need it to be that because they absolutely refuse to face reality and deal with themselves as they are and deal with you as you are.